All right. All right. Hello, 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 hello. Let me close the door first. Bye bye. All right. Let me close the door first. And let's get the live stream started. Yes. All right. Now it is better to use the Google form to actually ask questions during this live stream today. Quality is bad. Let me check on my phone to check whether the quality is bad. This is actually not my laptop because my laptop, the camera is dead for my laptop, so that's why. That's why this is actually my mom's laptop. So I borrowed her laptop to actually do this live stream. Let me watch on the phone to see how it looks like. Wow, only at 480p. Wow. Wow, this computer sucks. Any better camera? Can't switch cameras. Wow. Okay. All right, but this is the only computer I got right now, unfortunately. Let me actually go ahead and use the headphone. Maybe it will be better for the quality. Let me grab my headphone real fast. All right, headphones. Let's try headphones. Okay, so will the quality of the mic works better? So let's see whether the mic quality will be a little bit better. Now the camera quality, I can't fix it. I can't fix it because this is my mom's computer, so I can't fix it. This is how the camera is for my mom's computer. I can't do anything about it. So hopefully this can help with the mic quality instead of having terrible mic quality. At least that hopefully will help a little bit better for the live stream because I can't help with the quality. Now, if I use my phone, my iPhone, the quality should be normal. It's not really actually with, yeah, so that's why. Let me watch on it. Okay. Shut the thing off. I just want to look at the quality of the video on my phone right now. On my phone is not lagging at all. It's very normal and it's not bad quality on my computer. I mean, on my phone, it's pretty good actually. I mean, it's 480p, but it doesn't lag, and it's okay. Although it's crap, the quality is a little bit bad, but it doesn't lag. So that's why. Now this is the only way I can do it because if I do it on my phone, I can't save the live stream. So that's why if I want this live stream to be saved, I have to do it on this computer. This is the only computer that I actually have with webcam available. My good old laptop, the webcam is completely dead. It doesn't work anymore. So that's why. All right, welcome to the live stream. It's the quality of the video today will be a little bit bad, but hope you guys can bear with that for now because it shouldn't lag. I just checked it; it doesn't lag on my computer, on my phone. When I watch the VOD on YouTube with my phone, it's 480p for the quality, but it does not lag. So that's how we're all good. Okay, now the form has a lot of questions, but a lot of them are spam. Okay, a lot of them are spam, so I'm gonna remove the spam first, if there are spams. Okay, so far no more spams. Because before we got tons of spams, you know? So that's why. Now on my phone, I just watched the preview. I mean, while live streaming, I can watch it on my phone. It doesn't lag on my phone, so that's why. Now it's a little bit bad, so bear with it for now. Now, better to ask question on the Google form, guys, because I won't be actually looking at the live chat that often, so that's why. Better to use the Google Forms. That's why in the title of the live stream, I already said try to use PC, try to use your computer, or if you have two devices on your hands, which will be better for this, because I won't be actually looking at the live chat that often this time, because I'll be mostly on the Google form and looking at the questions. Okay, this is the Q&A live stream, so that's why I have the form set up for you guys to ask questions. So that's why it's better to use that platform. Okay. What is needs NBN? What is NBN? I don't get that, man. Scotty's encounters. I don't get that, man. I have two iPads. Two iPads is exactly what you need. One for clicking links. I don't think it's NBA, man. I think it's something else. Got split screen. That was awesome. Split screen is perfect, man. National Broadband Network. Well, in Hong Kong, there's not too many places that actually have stuff. Now, actually, bear with the. Actually, before I have done live stream last year before I leave, and it's the same Wi-Fi. And but the last time I was using my laptop, not my mom's laptop, because before the webcam works on my laptop, and suddenly during like October and stuff, it just doesn't work. So that's why. Well, we're not going to waste too much time. We're going to get started on answering questions. So this is basically all this live stream is going to be. Nothing else we're going to do, just answering questions. I will answer one question and I will delete the response in the Google form as we go. In Hong Kong, there are quite a few mobile networks provider. What's fiber optic? What the hell is that? I don't think it's that high class, man, in Hong Kong. Not that fancy, definitely not that advanced in the Wi-Fi stuff. We have a lot of different companies, but honestly speaking, the data and Wi-Fi actually after reach Australia, I used the Wi-Fi in my dorm. I used the Optus data. Honestly, Optus data is actually pretty decent. Yes, Optus data is pretty decent. It's cheaper than Hong Kong, and it's actually pretty fast too. So that's why it's very decent. Of course, Optus network does not work in the tunnel section of airport line, but that's just a minor inconvenience. All right, let's just get started. Now, I will mention you guys' names if you have actually leave it in the form. I will actually say it out. All right, let's get started. Now, all of the questions in here, if you have Telstra, it works in the tunnels. Yes, I know that. Mark told me that one, so that's fine. All right, let's get started. Blaze72, thank you for your question. Why you like Perth? Honestly, at the start is now, of course, after I went to Perth, I really like Perth. Originally, my first choice was Uni SA. Yes, you guys have HKBN. HKBN, we also have HKBN here. But better to ask in the Google form, guys. I don't want to get distracted too much. Originally, my first choice for studying, of course, is Hong Kong. Of course, my original plan is just to stay in Hong Kong and study, but ended up failing one of the main subjects during the public exam, which leads to results I can't stay here to study anymore. Okay, I can't actually really continue my study unless I go with a associate degree, then link back to the good old bachelor degrees, or I go overseas, which is the choice I've got. Now, for originally, Uni SA is my first choice. Yes, Uni SA was the first choice in Adelaide because my cousin is there. So that's why with my cousin in Adelaide, it would be way better for me to actually get used to the area. And then second choice is Curtin. Okay. Because Curtin is in Perth, I've never been to Perth before, so that's why I'm a little scared of understanding a new area. But at the end, last year in 2021, it should be my year one, which is the first year, my first year for real, but is travel restricted. Australia did not open the border last year, so I can't fly over. And at that time, UniSA does not have any units or any courses that actually can study online, while Curtin provides half-year amount of load for you to study online. So that's why it makes me change my mind and started at Curtin. Now, ask questions, please use the Google form. I don't really want to read the live chat that often. You guys can talk on your own on the live chat. I will read a little bit. Now, I saw the UW-A one because UW-A, I think in terms of health science subjects, Curtin is better than UW-A because I'm studying in health science subject, which is a pharmacy. So that's why. Curtin, I think, is better at health science than UWA, so that's fine. That's what the travel agent said before I came over to Perth, so that's why. And overall, after I came to Perth, I really like Perth from there. Okay, compared with Adelaide, which I've visited again this year earlier. And compared with that, train system, bus system in Perth, definitely way better than Adelaide. All right, thanks Blaze72 for this question. Next. Now, I would delete one response every single time because after I answered it, there's no point of keeping it. Next is Thomas He. Thank you so much, Thomas He, for this one. How's the school going? School is going smooth. If next week, 30th of November is the result releasing date. So hopefully we can make it through my last 2 year one units. If I pass those 2, which I have confidence, but of course before the for real the results come out, you don't know anything. So that's why I'm still crossing our fingers that we can pass it. I have confidence that I can pass everything, but results are not out yet, so that's why we never knows. But so far, right now, is not too bad. Next year will be a little bit more hectic because year 2 starting, so that's why. School is going so okay. I like Curtin, so that's why the study environment is very decent. What car brand do you like? What car brand? Car brand? I don't really drive, actually. Not really. I don't really drive. I don't drive. I don't have a license, so that's why. But if I want to choose, of course, it's going to be the. Actually, I don't really have a specific one, but I prefer that the doors on the car is a automatic door. Yes, that means the Japanese cars. Yes, of course the driver's seat. When you open the driver's seat, the doors is manual. You need to close it by yourself. But I mean the passenger seat doors because I actually want to click the button to close the doors, which I think should be available at the front. So that's why I prefer Japanese cars. Okay. Next video on the form, Oreo Rush. Thank you so much for your question here. Have you ever went to Sky 100 before in Hong Kong? Yes, I have been to Sky 100. It is one of the tallest buildings here in Hong Kong, one of the travel attractions, which is in Kowloon Station, Elements, that shopping mall. Yeah, ignore the names, guys. It's just the account names. So I just shouted out. Sky 100, very cool place. Definitely worth a visit if you guys come to Perth. I'm not come to Perth. Come to Hong Kong. So that's why. Sky 100 is very fun. It's just like a skyscraper, 100 floors. Look down across Victoria Harbour. Very decent. All right, next. Car Garway. Thank you so much for your question here. I remember you said that you cooked. What do you normally cook at home or in the dorm? Now, of course, I cook my home food, which is most of the time I do stir fries with rice because this is how Hong Kong people or Chinese people usually eat. Yeah, that's how we usually eat. With normal meal is 2 or 3 dishes with 1 soup and with a bowl of rice. That's how we eat for Hong Kong people. So that's why when I'm going over there, of course, I don't need to make 3 dishes every single day. So that's why I just make 1, which mostly is a stir fry with an extra vegetable stir fry side to make it more healthy for me. So that's why sometimes maybe like chicken thighs, dice it up, slice with celery, stir fry it together, and at the side maybe a little bit of a stir fry greens, and then maybe some shrimps, and yeah, all of the stuff that I usually eat here, I cook it in Perth for myself. All right, next. Now, remember, don't spam the form. If the form has too many questions, I'm going to shut the form down because if not, we can't end the live stream. I went to Ikea Skydeck in Melbourne. Cool. Actually, talking about Melbourne, I heard that there was a Yarra tram in Melbourne derailed and crashed with some of the cars on the road, which is a little bit bad. Thomas He again. I want to know why we cannot request the lines or stations that are bolded. Now, this is actually related to the form. In the train form, in the MTR form, I've bolded some spots like Lo Wu, Lok Ma Chau, Race Course, Airport Express. All these are bolded that you guys cannot request, which is very reasonable because Lo Wu and Lok Ma Chau, if I go in there, I'm just gonna get arrested. Without a permit, I go in there, I'll get arrested. And an Airport Express, I'm not gonna pay $100 just to film 1 video for you guys. That's another reason, basically. Race Course, I don't know when the hell it will open. The stations, it just opens during racing days. So that's why, no, not allowed to request for those. All right, next, I think it's also Thomas He. Why we cannot request city flyer routes, again, is a money dump. So that's why you cannot request me to film money dumps because that's my money. And I'm not going to spend like 100, for city flyers is around $30 to $40 per trip. And I'm not going to spend that for just a single YouTube video. All right, next is Blaze Short C. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly this time. You said before I didn't pronounce your name correctly. Hopefully this time it is correct. Blaze Short C 72. Why do you like M trains so much? This is actually a very good question. Yeah, I need like sponsors or something. Like, for example, Chris. If you guys don't know Chris, I actually want to get Chris back into the channel. He's one of my main collaborators before I leave for Perth. So that's why. Remember to subscribe to Chris, guys, if you guys know him. Now, his channel is in Chinese, but that's, yeah. But, yeah. Why do I like M trains so much? Because M trains is the first train type that brought from England, Britain, Metro Carmel to Hong Kong. That's the first generation of trains, which started service in 1979. Of course, they have refurbished the M trains already. So they are still in service till today for the M trains. Okay? They are still in service today. They're very soon they will get retired. They're starting to be retired and replaced by Q trains, which the first Q train will be in service in 3 days on 27th, which is very soon. M trains is just very decent, very nice motor, and it's yeah, it's just overall one of the best trains here in Hong Kong because for M trains is the only train type that is actually made in England right now. Only M trains. MRRs are gone, and now only M trains are made by Metro Carmel, which is a company that no longer exists. When you die, who will take over your channel? That will be a lot of years later. I probably have stopped uploading videos by then. So that's why eventually my channel will will have upload halted, and that's basically it. You will take over. At least I need to meet you first, Scotty Encounters. And I think you should be older than me. Now, no offense. I think you're going to you should be older than me, so that's why. All right, next. Got dark quick. Here's dark already. Will you do the trio with Mark and Chris? Yeah, I know, but it's also M trains, so that's why it's the same thing. You know, they're all M trains, so that's why no difference. Although the designs are different. Will you do the trio with Mark and Chris? This is a very funny question. The answer is, of course, if I have a chance, I want to get these two guys to meet each other as well. But it will be impossible unless Chris comes to Perth or Mark comes to Hong Kong, which is also both very highly unlikely. So that's why. It's a very nice idea, very nice suggestion, but probably not going to happen anytime soon. When will you do for 2K subs? 2,000 subscribers special should be linked already in the description, so you can read that one out. The walking series will be basically me walking around stations and maybe walking sections of the lines to walk around and explore. That's the explore series that I try to start in when I hit 2,000 subscribers. All right, Thomas here again. I want to know why the bus routes is only let depends you to decide which way to film. Very simple question, because you guys already requested bus routes. So that's why, of course, it's up to me to choose a direction which is convenient for me to film. Okay, I'm going through the questions very quickly. Why did you choose request in the Google form instead of the comments last year? Originally, I let you guys request by commenting, but then I found out that if you guys just keep commenting in the comments, the request just keeps coming up and coming up. There's non-stop. While if I use Google Form, I can just close the form when I hit a decent amount of requests. Then I can stop you guys from spamming the comments with requests. Because if you guys keep commenting, after you comment, most of the people that actually commented does not watch it after the request. So that's why I really, hopefully, you guys, after you request, you watch. Okay, that's basically my hope after you request. Okay, of course, if you don't want to watch after I filmed it, of course, sad life. But I just a basic respect. I hope you guys can do that. What is your favorite country? My favorite country is Japan. I have said that a lot of time before. My favorite country is definitely Japan. I know you guys may be thinking, not Australia. I'm sorry, no, Japan. Yes. Really want to go back to Japan, guys. Don't have the money for Lamborghini. How about a tour of the city of Perth? Now, a tour of the city of Perth, just the Perth CBD area, is not impossible. Okay, if I take like a yellow cat, I can just loop around, and that's basically the whole city. But yeah, and try to do tour of city of Perth. But in eating videos in Perth, when I eat in the CBD, you can already see some of the parts of the city, which is already can take up part of set tour of city. Maybe I can take the Perth Explorer next time. Then we can loop around the city. Of the whole of the Perth metro area, Perth trains. Well, I've done all of the full journeys. So basically, if you watch all of the full journeys, that's basically the whole Perth train area. Why was there Light King cross track and where is it? I actually have no idea where is the Light King cross track. Okay. In one day will be tough. I need to have the whole day basically. So I need to have the whole day, which next year I probably won't have a lot of time. So that's why. Light King cross track, I think I know why they have it, because before, in the 1980s, before the whole Tsuen Wan line goes through from Tsuen Wan to Central, trains terminates at Lai King. After going from Tsuen Wan to Lai King, they terminates at Lai King for that very short period of time, like 1 to 2 months, before they extends from Lai King down to the CBD, Mong Kok area and across. So that's why there is a period of time, like around 1 to 2 months, that they terminates at Lai King. So that's why they use Lai King cross track to turn back the trains. but I don't know where it is actually exactly. Hitchhike. I actually want to hike more in Perth, but it's just I don't know where to go, and I'm scared that I'm gonna have accidents happen when I go on my own. Because there are a lot of accidents happen in Hong Kong where people go hike on their own and ended up missing and died. You know, so that's why. If you guys actually, if I want to go hike, I actually need to ask you guys because I have no idea where to go in Perth, where I can hike. I have no idea. Have you ever? How many gas buses in Perth? You guys can help me on that one. I don't know. Around a few hundreds, that's for sure. A few hundreds, but yeah, not so sure on that. Have you ever gotten on a train or bus accident? The answer should be no. Yeah, the answer should be no. I don't think so. Yeah. Because having trains or bus accidents, they're very rare. And it's already very lucky to actually experience a train or bus accident. So that's why I don't think I have ever actually experienced that. Yeah, Hong Kong's overall pretty safe, except derailment, which is pretty stupid. Plankton. I don't know who is Plankton, but Plankton, thank you so much for your question. Do you know the Krabby Patty secret formula? I have no freaking clue. What are you asking here? What is the Krabby Patty secret formula? What is this? Can you guys help me out on this one? What is Krabby Patty's secret formula? Oh, SpongeBob. Oh, I actually never watched SpongeBob, so that's why. I never watched SpongeBob. Sorry about that. So that's why I have no freaking clue what is this guy talking about. Well, that's answered your question. Yep, I've never watched SpongeBob. Not interested in it. It's Jerry. Thank you so much for your question. What will you do in Hong Kong? Like before or new stuff? I don't know. Just asking a random question. I would do, of course, like before. Train requests that you guys have left me, but of course, the lift series. The lift series, which I've started before, and I have really started to resume it. What's your favorite cat route? Why you keep asking Perth questions here? What the hell? Not like saying is bad. My favorite one's of course going to be the purple cat because it's the longest one. Do you like Family Guy? What is Family Guy? I was like, you guys just like listing out all of the shows and all of the drama, of the cartoons and all of the movies, and I have not watched any of those. I would do like before. Of course, now we have the eating series here in Hong Kong. So I watch TV here in Hong Kong. I don't really watch in Australia. So, all right. Hope that answered your question. Next, we have a lot of things here. No offense, but have you been living under a rock? Kind of. If you consider me actually in Australia, I don't watch TV. So yeah, maybe kind of living under a rock when I was in Australia. Justin reacts. I've said it already. I won't be actually doing reaction videos because just not to get copyright claims. Just to be safe. I'm not going to do copyright claims related stuff. Okay, so Sweep 32. Soup. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sweep 32. When will request reopen? The answer is I don't think it will reopen until I switch it back to Perth version, because I have 8 requests right now, and I will leave in February 1st. So that's why I would try to film more every week, but if I've counted out the times perfectly, no stupid things, and things go smooth, I will go back to Perth by February. I should be able to complete the requests sometime before I leave. So that's why I probably won't be opening the request for Hong Kong anymore, but it will depend. It would depend on whether I can finish everything quickly. Have you tried Kowloon Cafe Morty? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And it's not bad. But after I come back to Hong Kong, you guys know the price in Perth, double of that in Hong Kong. So that's why Here's cheap price for cha chan tang. Yeah. I just ate cha chan tang today, and it's cost me like $10, 10 Australian dollars. So next, Dan Chan 9916. Which rail system do you think is better, Hong Kong or Perth? Of course, for trains, Hong Kong and Perth has good things and also have bad things. Okay. Have good things and have bad things. Hong Kong is very good because trains are fast, because Hong Kong is the metro system. So that's why train comes in very quickly. Off peak for urban lines is 3 minutes per train. And for the Lantau lines and for East Rail line, last time you have seen it. And for the non-urban lines, they are 6 minutes per train. Compared with Perth, 15 minutes. That's why, of course, waiting time is way better here. Okay, we're going to stop the form, guys, real fast. It's too many. So we'll open up maybe later on if I can answer them fast. I'll end at the 1 hour mark, so that's fine. But overall speaking, Hong Kong has a bad thing, which is there are a lot of people taking it. That's basically one thing. And when the train dies, buses does not come in, and basically the city will die down when the trains dies, because buses won't come in on time to actually help replacing train services. Better in Perth, because as soon as train service dies, contact TransPerth. TransPerth send buses down right away from the depot. Of course, not really right away, but still decently fast. So that's why, that's the good thing. But overall, they have good and bad things for both sides. I like them both, so that's why. Have you tried Hong Kong Barbecue House in Northbridge? I don't think so. Next, Bluey Guy has temporary free shuttle buses. For the temporary free shuttle buses, they're mostly just calling CTBs. They're mostly calling CTB, mostly calling some of the coaches. So they need to pay them. Bluey Guy, yeah, I know who you are. Out of all of the names you could choose, you chose Justin Master 86. Explain why Justin Master 86 and what does the Master in 86 mean? Justin is my name. Master just makes the name cooler. 86, no reason. No meaning. It's just, I've actually talked about this a few times. Yeah, 86, no email, no meaning. Yes, it's an email. My first email that I no longer use now, okay? So that's why you cannot send me. Justin's my real name, what the hell? Justin is my English name, okay? It's not my birth name, okay? I'm a Hong Konger. I'm technically Chinese. So that's why, of course, my name is in 3 words for Chinese people. But Justin is my English name, so that's why. And Master just makes my name cool. 86, no reason. Next, it's Jerry. Did you take any transportations for today? If you have followed me on Instagram, you should know what I take. It's Jerry. I won't be telling you my name in Chinese because that's my privacy. Any transportations today? I have taken my first bus trip today. If you have followed me on Instagram, I should have posted the story. And some loops with Two Mile Line and East Rail Line. Okay. Perth train vlogger Zach, have you ever heard of about Uncle Roger? I have heard about Uncle Roger, just period. That I've heard about this thing, but I don't know what is it about. Okay, I've just heard about it and I don't know what it is. Okay, I just know the name. Hope that answered the question. Next is Kao Chen. How's it going, my man? I'm doing great. Thanks. What is KMB route? KMB is one of the bus companies here in Hong Kong. One of the bus companies. In Hong Kong, there are multiple bus companies. Actually, it's just like Perth. Perth, we have PATH, we have Swan, we have Transdev. But they all run under TransPerth. So that's why those contractors are just part of TransPerth network. But here, different companies run their own buses. They are public companies run by there are headquarters here in Hong Kong, but there are different companies that runs different areas in Hong Kong for the bus routes. Like, for example, Kowloon Motor Bus Company, their routes mostly only run in Kowloon, except some will go across with cooperation with the other two companies, which is Newer First Bus, which right there, and we have CTB, which is City Bus, which these two companies. Have you caught 606A? Wow, why you're asking that question, man? Suddenly you throw in a city bus, CTB routes. Wow. 606A is actually a morning service, morning special routes, which 606A operates from pretty far away from my home. So that's why, and it's morning service exclusive. So I have never caught 606A before, but cool that you actually know one of the routes here in Hong Kong, actually. Let's go back to the form. This one's done. Next question. Yeah, Long Win, remember that. And also have MTR buses. MTR also has buses, which try to actually just try to actually steal some of the areas off from KMBs. That's why. Silver only uses E500s. Not really. I have filmed with a V6X before. Actually, it's not V6X, V6L. Is it V6L for Long Win? Is it V6L for Long Win? Because I've taken the V6L. Let's say V6X. V6X type for Long Win, but they call it, I think, V6L, I think. Have you visited mainland China? Yes, I did. A few times. Kyle Chen, when will my requests be filmed? I will check it out when it's your turn. But it will be filmed I would try to film it. Aircraft lover, where did the fascination with public transport start? Trains or buses? Better. Aircraft lover, I started loving trains first. Yes. Actually, I think it's when I was 5 years old. I think around 4 years old or 5 years old. My mom took me to take Kuntong Line for the first time when I was small. She took me to take Kuntong Line, and then at that time it was a K train. Yes, it was a K train running on the Kuntong Line, and from that journey onwards, that's where I started liking trains. It's the start when I was a kid. What part of the trains I like the most? You guys should know if you're OGs. Door closings and openings. Yes, my favorite things about trains are door closing and door opening at the start. Yes, I don't even care about anything. I go to take the MTR just for fun every single week. And when I was a kid, look at the door close, stand in the middle of the trains just to look at the door close. That's basically what I do. But of course, after a while, I would start to go deep into it and start to look at the train types. Buses is after trains because actually mostly it's Michael, I think. Michael, yes, Michael, my bro here in Hong Kong. He influenced me to get into the bus part. So, and of course, I like minibuses as well. Minibuses is a lot of fun. I won't be filming them, but you guys will be seeing some minibuses, maybe during East Rail Line journeys, and mostly will be in the bus journeys. You guys can see minibuses. All right, next question. It's Jerry. Where do you live? Is it in Kowloon or is it Hong Kong? Wait, you're just basically asking the same thing. Hong Kong is in Kowloon. So yeah, there you guys. There you go. Executing Silver. How was the ride on the 517 Perth bus? Well, it was pretty smooth. I remember that journey. A lot of fun. Thanks for the request, bro. I really appreciate it. Really a lot of fun, that route. That was a pretty sudden question that they popped up. I want to ask, is Singapore and Malaysia or Perth better? Answer for 2 or more options. What is this question, man? What is this question? I have been to Malaysia once, but that's 10 years ago, so I have not a lot of memories. And Singapore, I really like the trains in Singapore. It's very similar to that of Hong Kong. Trains comes in pretty quickly. It's the metro system, so that's why they have recently opened up a new section of Thomson East Coast Line, which I have watched videos on that, which is very cool. Have you been in every country? Ask every single one in the chat right now, Blaze, Shortsy. If there are one person in the chat that actually have been to every single country, then you can go ahead and ask me that question. All right. Perth Train Vlogger. What's your favorite bus brand? What do you mean by bus brand? This is hard because I'm not that deep knowledgeable in knowing bus types and bus things and stuff like that. Soup, partially correct for your statement there. SMRT, North-South Line and East-West Line, they use 6 cars. If you don't count Northeast Line, because Northeast Line runs by SBS Transit, that one also has 6 cars. But for the other lines, Circle Line is run by SMRT, 3 cars for the trains, and Thompson East Coast Line, 4 cars for the trains. So that's why it's not all 6 cars. Favorite bus brand, I'm gonna have to go with Volvo, because that's the most of the buses that I've taken. Both in Hong Kong, we have Volvos here in Hong Kong, and also we have basically like 90%, not 90%, 70% of the buses in Perth are Volvos. So that's why. It's Jerry. So when racecourse opens, can we request racecourse station? Of course, the answer is no, because it only open during racecourse days. It won't open for a long period of time. So that's why you cannot actually request racecourse station anytime. Okay. When I went to Hong Kong, I went to Hong Kong train station to get Macca's. Yes, we do have Macca's here in Trump's train stations. But actually, I want to ask you guys, Perth viewers, because I have actually worked in McDonald's before here in Hong Kong. And in Hong Kong McDonald's, I want to first ask you guys, in Australian McDonald's, Macca's, do price differs between different shops? In like just take Perth. Would the Macca's in William Street, CBD, differs from the price of that next to Curtin University in Colorado? Would they have different prices? I actually want to know how much it differs. Like, let's just do with a nugget set, 6 pieces of nuggets, or whatever, a Big Mac. Big Mac's around in a special deal, whereas others don't. Now, in Hong Kong, for Macca's, we have different prices. The one just down the street for my local area is cheaper. And if you actually goes to like Tsim Sha Tsui, Star Ferry, that shop, or the one on the Peak, those will be like $10 to $15 more expensive than the one I used to go to. So that's why it's pretty ridiculous. Okay. Franchises. Eggs kind of sus. I really do like the eggs, actually. Don't do that, man. Yo, okay, we're gonna skip that one. Zijangan, I wonder if Siemens Inspiral train is your favorite train in Malaysia. I think you might not know it. I don't know any trains in Malaysia. Sorry about that. I have been to Malaysia once, but that one time went to the Pottinger Street 7-Eleven in Hong Kong. Why is so specific, man? Quite cool. I've never been to the Pottinger Street 7-Eleven, but cool. I don't know any trains about Malaysia, so sorry about that. It's Jerry. When Q train goes into service, does the M trains go retire immediately or like MRRs? Yes, of course it will be like MRRs, slowly but surely. One will go. Basically, right now for Kuntong line, one is retired, which is A167, A168. I really like that train, actually. I really like that train. A167, A168. It should be in Sheung Wan. It should be in Sheung Wan, the train station, Sheung Wan. Pretty cool CBD area. So A167, A166 are gone. It's gone right now. So the Q train that goes in will replace that train. Can Australians live in Hong Kong easily? The answer is definitely, because Australia's living standard is higher than that of Hong Kong. Okay? Okay? It's higher than that of Hong Kong. So basically, you earn more money than we do in Hong Kong. With the, of course, if you actually, the houses here, the flats are like how many times more expensive than freaking, than a freaking sea view house. Like if you actually, like for example, Falcon, that suburb in near Mandurah, that suburb is fancy as hell, yeah, because it's next to the ocean. That area, I think I saw some prices of houses next to the sea is 500,000 Australian dollars, which turns back to Hong Kong dollars will be around 3 million to 4 million Hong Kong dollars. Whatever. I don't know too many areas. Or maybe you buy one in the CBD. Here, my flat, it costs already 10,000. Not 10,000, 10 million Hong Kong dollars. More than 10 million for my flat right here. It's not even in the fancy areas. It really costs $10 million for my flat, for this flat. Okay? Hong Kong don't have Costco. We have IKEA. We have several IKEAs in Hong Kong here. I think we have 3. Do we have 3 or we have 2? Crap, how many IKEAs we have? 2? I think one in Sha Tin, one in Kowloon Bay. I don't remember anything. No Walmart. No Walmart. Walmart. I think originally Walmart wants to come to Hong Kong, but at the end they didn't make it, so that's why. I heard about the Walmart shooting accident in America, though. That's kind of bad. Subway, of course, we have in Hong Kong. Are you Blaze Short Sea? Are you from Hong Kong, actually? I know you're from Singapore, but are you now in Hong Kong? Because it doesn't seem like you know a lot of things about Hong Kong. There's an IKEA in Hong Kong Island, really? Where is it? Causeway Bay? Oh, yeah, Causeway Bay. Is it Causeway Bay or Tin Hau, that area? I'm still in Hong Kong, but then why you ask whether there's Subway in Hong Kong? What the hell? There are definitely Subways in Hong Kong. What the hell? Aircraft lover. What were you interested in as a child that you're not interested in now? Saiwan Ho also. Wow. That's a very good question, aircraft lover. Thank you so much for all of your questions. Your questions are very decent. Not like, yeah. When will you film our requests? I will film them slowly but surely. I will start. I think one will start tomorrow. I will film tomorrow, but I can't upload tomorrow because I have church at night. So that's why. No. I trust Blaze Short C because Blaze Short C said before that this account and the other Blaze 72 account is run by 2 different persons. But Blaze Z Short C 72 and Blaze 72, according to them, they are cousins, but they're different people, so I trust them. Interested in as a child and not interested now. That's a very difficult question. What did I like as a child, but I don't like now? Wow, this is tough. Yeah, you can go ahead and ask while I think about stuff. Wow, this is hard. Can I actually do the reverse way, aircraft lover? Can I actually do reverse way? Can I actually do reverse? Actually, math. Yeah, definitely math. Math is one. I don't like it when I was in primary school, but I like it a lot in secondary school. But can I do a reverse way? Hi, man. When did you start being interested in buses? I started interested in buses last year. When I opened my bus channel, that's where it started. When I was small, I have a little bit of a phobia, I think. A phobia about TVs. Yes. Yeah, this is me. According to my parents. I have no memory when I was very small, like 2 or 3 years old. So that's why. They said whenever they turn on the TV, I cry. When I was small. Whenever they turn on the TV, I would just go haywire immediately. Like that. And now, of course, I'm watching TV every day here in Hong Kong right now. So that's why. There it is. Reverse way. Not interested when I was a kid. Interested now. So that's why. I will open back the form. You guys can keep going, leaving stuff. Do you know Kung Fu? I don't know Kung Fu. Next. Blaze 72. Why was there Mong Kok cross track? Very easy question to answer. Because before, when there's the modification system, the initial modification system back in the 1979, 1980s, only one line. It runs from Central to Kwun Tong via Yamate, Mong Kok and stuff. Yes, Kwun Tong line crossed the harbor, so that's why before that, trains from Central, it hits Mong Kok and it crossed the tracks over to continue to Kwun Tong to terminate. That's where it have the Mong Kok cross track. All right, next question. Soup 32 is Hong Kong and Perth have the same size, similar size, quite similar. If you just talk about Perth area of the train sections, it's pretty similar. But if you count the whole WA, oh, no chance. Theo, MTR shouldn't exist because there's buses. Well, if MTR doesn't exist, we're gonna die in Hong Kong here. Because if we take, like for example, just gonna take number 6. Okay, number 6 can be number 6. If we take from Star Ferry to Lai Chi Kok with number 6, it would take you 45 minutes. But if you take trains from Tsim Sha Tsui, MTR, Tuen Ma Line, or you take Tuen Ma Line now, if you take Tuen Ma Line, goes to Meifu, is fast. You see how fast that is, like 15 minutes. If you take Tuen Ma Line, it's around 20 minutes. It's like double the time if you take buses. And we don't have trains before 1979, and basically everyone just go crazy when they goes take buses without trains. That's why you have to have trains here in Hong Kong. If not, buses, you can't board them. Everyone is gonna stuck in traffic. Nathan Road, especially if everyone needs to take buses, Nathan Road, you cannot even move. Cars cannot even move in freaking Nathan Road. Aircraft lover, do you watch anime? I don't watch anime. I don't watch anime. Sorry about that. You guys may be thinking, what do you do in life? But yeah, I don't watch anime. I do watch, you don't laugh at me since I say this, I watch Doraemon. I really like Doraemon. That's technically a anime. But yeah. It's my favorite one during childhood. You didn't leave that request, but it's aircraft lover. Well, anyways, maybe someone used your name. I don't care. Okay, some spams here. We'll remove that. Executing silver. Can you try name all MTR lines? That's very easy, actually. Check your question. Did you just left one? I'll go through them very quickly. If I go through them all and I didn't see yours, maybe I've already went through yours and you left and you weren't there. About Malaysian trains, yeah? Malaysian trains, I've answered that question already. I didn't know anything about Malaysian trains, so that's why sorry about that. Executing silver, can you name all MTR lines? That's pretty straightforward. I born here. Tuen Ma Line, Island Line, Kuntong Line, Cheung Kwan Line, Disneyland Resort Line, Airport Express, Tung Chung Line, Tuen Ma Line, East Rail Line, and South Island Line. 10 lines. Peace. We have gone through East Rail Line, and we'll go through some other lines very soon. I try to actually film at least one full journey for all of the lines, just to let Perth viewers know. Blaze Short C72, why don't you play Roblox? No reason. Hope that answered your question. I'm not gonna go deep and discuss that. No reason. That's basically why I don't want to play. That's simple. Okay, this is I think this is a spam. I think. Zhejiang, Thomson East Coast Line Stage 3 added new 11 stations and it's so fast. Yes, but they have. Is it 11 stations? I don't think it's 11 stations, man. I think it's more than that. Stage 3 for Thomson East Coast Line is from Stevens, and it goes to Gardens by the Bay. That's 11 stations, but it technically is 13 stations because they have 2 stations that they built, but they did not open due to lack of development among the areas. So they have Mount Pleasant and Marina South did not open. Both of these stations are closed because the area is pretty much a bare area. So they will build stuff there first, then they open the station. I still cannot remember all of the Thomson East Coast Line stations though. Aircraft lover again. Is it your questions again, aircraft lover? What is your least favorite part about buses and trains? I will not gonna accept more questions. We're going to call it quit here. I have 7 more to go, so yeah, okay, that one's yours. Okay, cool. What is your least favorite part about buses and trains? I can feel that's your question because it's a very Good question, so that's why. What's my least favorite part? Maybe I'll separate for both Hong Kong and Perth, okay? For Hong Kong buses, of course, what I don't like is they charge by fares. They charge by routes. That's basically the only thing that they think KMB and all of the buses should change. They should not charge by routes. And for trains, is in Hong Kong here is basically Hong Kong internet is decent, but the Wi-Fi of my flat is not that great, honestly. Actually, for trains, I already have a lot of things that I really don't like about the trains here in Hong Kong. Yeah, I don't really have actually a lot of least favorite part about the trains. Was Wi-Fi curtain fast? Wi-Fi curtain is so good. Although sometimes it does not, it refuses to connect to my devices. But after it connects, it's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, maybe expensive. Yeah. That's basically the choice. With like, if you compare with Perth, they have max fare after 2 zones. For Perth, buses, not really like least favorite part, but I answered your question, Nick Brown, earlier on. I said when I opened my bus channel last year, that's where I start being interested in buses. I've answered that already, okay? For Perth buses, it's hard. Perth trains for sure is going to be Perth trains. It's going to be waiting time, I guess. That's basically it. But I guess that's basically too many services. If it doesn't go 15 minutes per train, that would be way too many. Perth buses, I might need to get back to you on that one. It's hard. Perth buses. Perth buses hard. Maybe it's just like, actually I want to say is Perth buses are way better than the Hong Kong buses, although they are all single deckers in Perth. But on weekdays, at least important routes are 15 minutes per bus during weekdays, and for high frequency more than that. Here in Hong Kong, geez Louise. For the route just under my stop, there's one route, 21. I just took today, 21, 30 minutes per bus. Jeez Louise. Electric buses, I think they will take over gas buses. Scotty's Encounters. Okay. You don't need to leave that on the form, man. Scotty Encounters. I will record the 6th gen peak tram. If I ever go up there, it's so freaking expensive though. I have not yet rode the peak tram. I might rode the peak tram when my mom and my dad maybe have holidays and we can go up to the peak together. Blaze Shotzi, try name all the crossovers. I've done this before in live streams. I'm not going to do that again. Will you have babies? What the hell is this question? Okay, wow, suddenly it doesn't load. What about Starfire? Will you record it? I will try to record that as well. Because I've done Transport Ferry, so it's better to me to also film Starfire to do a comparison. I accepted my offer, so I should be coming to Curtin next year. Cool! Have you visited Indonesia? No. I do want to go to Indonesia. It seems cool. But yeah, not yet. Maybe I learn some Bahasa Indonesia before I go, but Bahasa Indonesia is tough, man. I just know apa kabar. That's all I know. Suvan Gaming, do you always hate spammers? Of course. No one does not like spammers, yeah? No one likes spammers, yeah? Just spams all over the comment section, just making you annoy the hell out of the day. And Blade72, do you have siblings? No siblings. I'm on my own. All right, that's all of the questions on the form. I'm going to fix the form and switch back to a request-only form. I guess it's already 1 hour, so that's why no more questions for the form. I'll do some more here and then we'll call it quit. How many Asian countries have you visited? Oh, this is again hard. This is again hard. Let me think. The southest that I've gone to for sure is Australia. That's for sure. That's the farthest I have flew. Australia, furthest. For southest part of Asia, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia. Technically, some of the sports tournaments they count Australia as an Asian country, but technically no. So I'm not gonna count that. Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, China. China, Taiwan, Japan, South Korea. Any more? I think that's it. I think that's 7 countries I've been to, but I flew to Japan like more than 10 times. So that's why. Not North Korea, freaking hey. Not North Korea. Do you want to go to Europe? Of course I want to go to Europe. USA, not really that much. Except Hawaii. Hawaii, yes, I want to go. At least you should visit. You should visit India once in your life because it's such a good one. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to go to USA and I get shot. So Canada is okay because I actually have a friend in Canada right now, living in Canada. I wish he just immigrated to Canada, Toronto, so that's why she wants to go there. Although I heard from him that he said that the Toronto transit system is complete garbage. Lag, huh? Damn it. But yeah, I heard that from him. Toronto's transport system is complete garbage, except the trams is pretty good. But the trains, buses, that he said is garbage. New York subway. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that's basically it. Well, hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. It was a lot of fun, actually. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. Can you eat Subway for next Justin Eater? The answer is no, I cannot. I have already made okay, so Australian people, don't kill me here. I have already made my mind clear that in my life, I'm never going to eat Subway. So that's why. Don't kill me, Australians. I know you guys, I know Subway is one of the national companies of Australia, but I will never try Subway. That's what I've made up my mind. I will never try Subway, and that's one of the places for Australia I never try Subway. American or whatever. Whatever. But a lot of them are around Australia. Of course, they're here in Hong Kong here. And in Hong Kong, I already made my mind. I will never eat tam zai. That's the in Hong Kong. I will never ever eat tam zai. No, no, thank you. As soon as you tam zai, no, no, thank you. As soon as you actually ask me to eat in tam zai, I just gotta get out. Ask me to eat in tam zai, I just gotta get out. What's the next MTR request trip about? It's gonna be on Hong Kong Island. Yes, it's gonna be on Hong Kong Island, not South Island line. I will just do a South Island line full journey and call it done because I don't have any requests actually for South Island line. Is the Wi-Fi good for you guys? Because on my computer it says actually connection unstable. Hong Kong Island to Kowloon, yes, that will be it. But mostly on Hong Kong Island. No too much spoilers. But yeah, after tomorrow I will film trains. Next week we will do a bus journey. Okay, it's okay at the moment. It actually still saying your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. But yeah, we'll end very soon. This live stream will be saved because it's done on the laptop. Doing on the laptop, it will save automatically. Unlike on the phone. On the phone, it takes like, I don't know how long does it take to process after the live stream is done. In my house in Perth, I get 1 Gbps download. What the? All right. So if no more questions, we'll call it here. Remember to like and subscribe. Click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I have hit 1,000 for a while now. So It's been almost 6 years since this channel started. I'm really a very old YouTuber, but finally hit 1,000 subscribers after 6 years, which is actually very embarrassing. That it takes 6 years for me to actually hit. But yeah, I started my channel in 2017 February, and now it's almost 2023, so that's why. Well, but hope you guys enjoyed all of the videos. I'm trying to achieve what I want to do, which is for the channel. Right now, mostly my channel is about Hong Kong and Perth, so that's why I try to link trains of the other side with the people on the other side. So that's why I try to get Hong Kong viewers to learn more about Perth, Perth viewers to learn more about Hong Kong. That's the dream. So, but still hope you guys enjoy the videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.